It's breaking news this morning on NEA Report. This is Stan Morris reporting, and we're coming along to you this morning live as we've got some news about a gas leak that's happening nearby in Brooklyn. This morning, it's the Farville Curve in Jonesboro that's actually being shut down. Traffic nearby there as a reported gas leak has happened, and actually we had been called by an individual who was nearby at the scene who gave us some information, and we're going to be showing you that here in just a few moments here this morning on NEA Report. Good morning. It's 6:06 a.m. on Wednesday, November 28th. Stan Morris reporting along with you live as a gas leak has shut down the traffic both ways at the Farville Curve, and one or several at least were awakened by the sound of a gas leak. The gas leak apparently so loud that some folks woke up and heard it this morning. We'll show you at NEAReport.com. We've got a little bit more information. We'll show you on a map here in just a few moments where that's at. Our breaking news coverage brought to you by New Wave Wireless, home of the $49 iPhone screen repair. It was near several ambulance bases, as a matter of fact, that it appeared that the origin of the gas leak took place this morning, and that was to a degree that they shut down traffic, and the Farville Curve is probably an area right now where not many people are going to be able to get around or get by. I'll show you where that's at just precisely here. I put a marker where one of the ambulance bases was at here on this Google Map image, as that's kind of close to it. Not the exact location, but it was probably the closest I could get in terms of this. But you can see it's just a little bit north of Jonesboro itself, but we're hearing Jonesboro Police Department and fire crews also responding this morning as they're trying to kind of get that area cordoned off so nobody drives through. One person told me that it was so loud that actually woke them up out of a sleep, and they had to be rushed out of the area not long after that. They could hear the gas leaking, they said. That's from somebody that was nearby, and as I mentioned, was not awake until that happened. So you can see, though, along the map there where it would be. It's 49. It's just a little bit north of Jonesboro. It would probably be Brooklyn for many, at least as far as that area goes, and it's an area this morning where you may have to find another route of travel. If you're headed to Jonesboro, for example, to NEA Baptist to go to work this morning, or if you're headed to Paragould, you're on the other side of that. Either way you go, you're going to right now find traffic blocked. We're hearing that folks there are actually at the Clinton School Road intersection just north of the district fairgrounds. Are being directed there for traffic to be kind of routed through there. If you're just joining us, a gas leak this morning shutting down traffic on US 49. It's at the Farville Curve that we're talking about today, and it's breaking news this morning. We got a call early this morning from some of the folks that were nearby there. They told us what was going on. They mentioned that the leak was so loud that was actually what woke them up. It wasn't authorities. So kind of an unusual incident for us to get that perspective this quickly, this early on. But that was how that we're able to report with some certainty, according to a source there at the scene, that it is a gas leak that has shut down the Farville Curve this morning. Her actual words to me, the source that gave me a call, were that if somebody drives through with a cigarette lit, it's going to blow us up. So she felt that strongly about it from what she was hearing this morning out there, nearby along the area. And just a scary thing to think of, to be awakened this early to that hissing sound of gas escaping some kind of pipe or enclosure. So a scary morning for some along US 49 in Craighead County, as there is where we're seeing reports of a gas leak. We're also hearing traffic being rerouted in the area. If you got to travel there this morning, you're going to want to be aware of that, because if you take the normal path and you stay on 49 headed toward the Farville Curve, eventually, and probably long before you get to the Farville Curve, you're going to find traffic is blocked. I actually would like to take a look while we're here and see if I could find traffic data for that area right now. because we can see sort of what it's looking like if it's already blocked up. The person I spoke with said that actually it looked like maybe all the way back to Hilltop traffic was backed up. So if that's the case, then you know, you're going to want to plan ahead, well ahead of where you would be this morning. Appreciate everybody that's joining us early on today. I was just going to, for a moment, take a look and see if there was anything on the map right now. I'm not seeing... Actually, I am seeing a few delays, so we will show that to you here on this screen, if you just bear with us here for a moment. So there it is. There is the Arkansas traffic map, and you can see, I'll move the mouse pointer around here, you can see sort of in this area the delays that are already being reported along US 49 before and after the Farville curve. Those are traffic delays, as that area is going to be blocked off this morning due to what sounded like a gas leak to somebody that was nearby there and that woke up this morning to that sound. Tough to imagine waking up to that and being able to identify that as a gas leak. I've never heard a gas leak myself, or specifically heard somebody telling that it was so loud that it woke them up. Nonetheless, that being the case this morning, it gives you kind of a pretty clear indicator of what's going on out there and why that you got several responding departments clearing the area out, trying to keep folks from driving along US 49 where that appears to have began. It was reported near several ambulance bases. There's a Medic 1 ambulance base and an Emerson ambulance base. They're kind of all nearby each other. It was somewhere near there that this was reportedly being heard. So if that's the case, as mentioned, that would be along US 49. I was able to pull up one of them here a moment ago, the Emerson one, right there on US 49, and map that out there on Google Maps. Now, though, we'll go back to the traffic map because I want to show you the areas where we're already seeing reports of traffic slowing, but it's going to be stopped all the way along this area. You can see as this slowly refreshes, this is more and more of this will fill up. This area that I'm showing you with the mouse here, it's going to fill up with a red line as this traffic route this morning for the morning commute is stopped along one of the major thoroughfares coming in and going out of Jonesboro. Just something to be aware of if you're out there. We urge caution and safety for anybody that is nearby. Listen to authorities on this kind of stuff, definitely, because you've got a potential volatile situation, but one that they also know how to handle very well. We'll keep you up to date on NEA Report with more information. Thanks everybody to all of our supporters. If you would like to have that special badge next to your name, you can join us and become a supporter for just 99 cents a month. You'll also get access to exclusive content that only supporters see on the page, and we'll also keep you up to date just a little extra too, and we appreciate that very much. I'm Stan Morris reporting on NEA Report this morning. Thank you everybody for joining us. This is breaking news coverage on NEA Report.